Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now, here's Gallinari. Fires it up. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here is Forbes. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, I tell you what, Greg Popovich, a really impressive leader for the Spurs. He's able to keep all of his players locked into what's best for the team. Has a military background, played basketball and studied at the Air Force Academy before serving 5 years in the Air Force. And you know some of the leadership that he brings to his position was learned from his past experiences.
Hey, Clark, you mentioned Bob's time at the Air Force Academy. That's where he got his start in the coaching ranks.
Yeah, 6 years as an assistant there. He was head coach at Pomona, an assistant coach with the Golden State Warriors and the Spurs, and eventually moved into the front office in San Antonio. But wow, what an amazing run it's been for him. 17 years as the head coach of the Spurs.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Greg Popovich.
Aldridge, no luck. And here's the fast break. Paul with the ball. Drops in the breakaway layup.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
About 1 minute into the first quarter.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Pass to Gallinari. Here's Adams. Back to Gallinari. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Here's San Antonio now. Here's DeRozan. Shot is off. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Paul using his post move to get the 2 points.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Murray. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Gallinari lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's Aldridge. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Oklahoma City called for the foul.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
And so he hits both. Pass to Gallinari. The finger roll finish at the bucket. San Antonio trailing here. Murray. A stupendous finish in traffic. Pass the ball from deep. Another shot and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. good from the line that time. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to White. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Schroeder. Lock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Schroeder. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Here's White. Beyond the arc. Moves back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Muscala. Just 3 on the clock. 1 second left. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And so far it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one? Outside, Walker. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Lets it go from deep. That's good. Here's White. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Schroeder. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Carroll gets it to go. Here's Muscala. Five to shoot. Schroeder. Here's Noel. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Spurs making a switch here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Mills. On deep. No good. Now Noel. Here's Muscala. Ferguson. That's good from 17 feet away. He's got 5.
The field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
Here's Mills. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And the Thunder with possession. Ferguson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
San Antonio calls timeout. Walker. Goes up on the wing. Here's Mills. Jump shot is good. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Muskawa. Puts up a three. The shot misses. Now here's Gay. Here's Walker. Right side to Walker. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder making a switch here. Ball outside. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. No good off the front iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
DeRozan's shot is good.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Number 5. The Thunder touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Here's Mills. Launches it. Right side Aldridge. No luck. Paul with the ball. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 6. Here's Mills. The 3. They get it again. Aldridge. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And so we wrap up the first. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. San Antonio trailing here. Now DeRozan. Murray. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. So here's Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Off the left rim and out. Here is Forbes. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And that one misses. And the Spurs with possession. 8-point game. Murray. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gallinari up top. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. Gallinari hits them both. San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs with possession. Trailing here by 8. Murray, and he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. That's tipped. And here's the break. Murray.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Number 5. Back to Paul. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Paul outside. And a miss there off the inbound. And it's good. 8 points for him.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Gallinari. 6 points for him. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here is Gallinari. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The Thunder with the lead. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Here's White. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Over Paul. Aldridge left side. Nice spin off the left rim and in. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort. Cannot hit. Here's the break. Here's White. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And the Thunder making a switch here. And both free throws good for White.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Here's Paul. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Jacks up a 3. Shot is no good. Here's Adams. Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Thunder out in front. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The lead is 2. Back to Gallinari. Schroeder offline with his 3. Here's Carroll to tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And the Thunder making a change here. And it's tied up with that one. So it's the Thunder now. Gallinari takes the 3. That's good. Here's White. Gay outside. Gay left side. From past the arc. And he gets it to go. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Making a switch here. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Adams. The layup off target. Murray misses off the right iron. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
And the Thunder making a switch here.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations. Just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
This one for 3. Now here's DeRozan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Gallinari. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. Tough day so far. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
That is good. Now here's Paul. Here's Adams. Pass to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here is Forbes. Traps in the tray. Pass to Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
They set the screen. Pass to Gallinari. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The free throw is off from DeRozan. Gallinari with it. They need this. Here's Adams. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. On the free throw, no good. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Major missed opportunity. That should have been game over, guys.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Ball outside. Gets to Gallinari. Shoots the three. Off target from downtown. And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that... And so both free throws are good.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Off target. And so it's sent in. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Names on dotted lines, you should draw a line real. I am legend in my city, I'm Will Smith.